Okay, we're back and we're going to build an executive assistant today that anybody can hire that can manage their Google Workspace. So anything with Gmail, calendars, Google Docs, PowerPoint, Sheets. Imagine telling your assistant, hey, check my emails for anything important today. Or find me the email that I spoke with John about last month and we're talking about selling shampoo. And then reach out to John again and see if you can set up a meeting with him for Monday. And then your agent just does that for you. So let's go. And just as a reminder, in our previous video, we built MacGyver Reviver, who's now available on agentrage.com. MacGyver goes in, you can interview him, you can ask him all sorts of questions, but basically he goes into your Go High level and revives any leads that are stale, re-engages with them, communicates with them, gets them booked on your calendar, or gets them to call you. Very helpful service. And right now it's basically free, 20 credits. And for $40, you get 550 credits. So check it out. So the goal of this video is to build an executive assistant called Apex Admin. And Apex Admin is going to be right here next to MacGyver selling their services. And what did it cost to build MacGyver? Well, we were at 73 cents before, so $2 to put together MacGyver. That was the last video. We'll see how long Apex takes. So I heard about this command line interface tool that Google Workspace launched that allows you to import one skill into Claude, give it to your agent, and then it has the ability through OAuth authentication to your entire Google Workspace. And it has apparently like hundreds or even thousands of skills that come with it. So I want to give that skill to my agent called Tails. And then if it works well, we're going to convert it into a generic agent that can work for any business out there. And I have a way to circumvent the Google OAuth issue where you don't have to get like a third party to go and do an assessment on your capability. We might be able to get OAuth done on base 44. So when they authenticate to Agent Rage, that gives them a token to then use this agent. But we'll see if that works or not. Not totally sure. So let's jump into plan mode over here and talk about building up Tails to use Google Workspace. And then based on my conversation with Gemini, I'm going to also provide that OAuth through base 44 option and see if that works. And so first we're going to test it on Tails because that's what you do. You test it on your executive assistants and see if it works. And if it's nice, then we're going to build Apex Admin and then put Apex on Agent Rage. So Claude gave me a good idea and said, instead of just an assistant for email and calendars, you can also have Tails do certain things with Go High Level. Manage the CRM pipeline, move leads from stage to stage, reschedule missed calls, write follow-up emails, and so on. So then I asked, okay, well, what other things can Tails really do for me? Go ahead and research me on soniccombinator.com and then my YouTube channel, and then see what else you recommend. So it's asking permission, can I go to these websites? I say yes. Okay, so I broke it down into multiple skills that Tails should be able to do for me. The first one is Gmail write access, which we know can do everything with emails. And then calendars, manage my calendars, do web searches. So it'll open up a browser and do research for me. And then a daily briefing that we can schedule, and then manage Google Docs. That's great for drafting up letters or proposals. And then the YouTube data API itself. So it can prep video descriptions, drafts, pull up comments, and then also give me content ideas. And then because a lot of my videos are on Go High Level, it can do management of contacts, pipelines, the notes, and then conversations. And then also manage the Skool community. So like new member welcomes, post scheduling, notification checks, and then the memory itself of who did I speak with before, it'll remember that. So if I need to recall somebody's name from like a month ago, it'll help me with that. It'll do meeting prep. So just prior to a meeting, you can go research for me, maybe find them on Skool, find out their email, give me some data about what their niche is, what their business is. So this is great. Okay, I like this. So let's go ahead and clear the context and then go ahead and accept. Okay, it came back and said, hey, I need permissions. So I need Google Workspace. I need Brave, which is going to allow it to search the web. And then I need your Go High Level integration key. So I'm going to give it the one for Sonic Combinator. And then to be able to use Telegram, it needs the briefing chat ID. So I got to go find those. But before I do, I want to make sure it has the latest Google Workspace skill, which is the Google Workspace / command line interface, CLI. And so I would think I'm just going to go ahead and plug that in now. Google Workspace / CLI. Okay. It says I installed it. What are you trying to do with it? I want to give it to Tails. Yeah, I want to give it to Tails along with any skills that it comes with. And yes, great. And I understood the task exactly. It said GWS has 17 services that it comes with. And I'm going to go ahead assign those to the service account currently associated with Tails. So I can have Google Tasks, Contacts, Presentations, Documents, Spreadsheets, Drive, Google Form. I can say things like add this to my task for tomorrow or append this lead to my tracker. Okay, so apparently it's done. Let's go test it out. Tails, what skills can you perform? Here's a full rundown. So email, calendar, web browsing, app navigation, and go high level, research. And then what it can't do is send emails because it's in read-only mode, access your local files, can't make phone calls, or create or edit documents locally. But it can do them in the cloud, which is fine. Think of me as your eyes, hands, and brain on the web. That's amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you, what do you need to access my sub account in GHL? I expected to say I need your private integration key. And then I'm gonna say, do you want me to plug it into the environment file, or can I just give it to you here and then you plug it into the environment file? I see, because it's on my computer, as long as I'm logged into high level, it can go ahead and navigate there because it's literally gonna open up that browser and then navigate to the appropriate page. Okay, I'll give it a task to see if it can prove that. I'll say find a contact in Asana Combinator who's not my affiliate. I just need one. And so I know how I would find this because I tag all of the contacts. But let's see if it can do it. I can't. Screenshot, target page. Browser has been closed. Okay, I think it's gonna have trouble going through the browser, so I'm gonna ask it to do it through the API. Okay, it looks like Tails just broke. We have a bunch of errors over here. Let's give this back to, I didn't ask it to fix it. And I'm just telling it, Tails is throwing errors, can you fix it? And then I shared the error messages. Okay, Claude rewrote some code, fixed Tails, restarted it, and now we're back. Okay, I'm gonna say give Tails the ability to access my sub account via a private integration key. Okay, and now it just works. It said, can you see my contacts and go high level? It says, yes, I can see your Here's a quick sample. Richard, Sashin, I full access search contacts, view tags, add notes, pull conversations, and more. Want me to look up a specific contact, do something with your CRM. Wow. So I have an automation in my sub account where as soon as I assign a tag called affiliate lead, it puts them on a drip campaign of 3 emails. So I want to see if it can go find all of those contacts that don't have that tag, and then I can apply that tag to them, which will kick off the automation. Let's say how many contacts don't have the affiliate tag or the affiliate lead. Okay, it lost my location ID somehow. Okay, so 58 contacts do not have any kind of affiliate tag at all. So I want to know how many of those contacts have an email address. Okay, so it found 54 currently have an email address. But then of that, I want to make sure some of my test account or like guest visitor accounts shouldn't really get this tag. That's a waste of time. I'm going to apply the tag to these other ones. Apply the affiliate lead tag to these contacts. Whoa, that was quick. The affiliate tag lead tag has been applied, but there's an extra space in this dash here. So let me make sure it did it correctly. Yes, it did it correctly because it's 10:57 p.m. and that's Zach. And Zach just received this email, which is basically hey, join my affiliate, but it looks like it only sent it to Zach. So I think maybe when I pasted, because I pasted this, or wait, is it still working? It's been assigned only to Zach. Okay. Want me to apply the same tag to any other contacts on the list? Yes, I'm going to say all of them. Unexpected stop. I wonder if that's high level blocking them. Okay, instead of pasting that with the HTML looking icons next to them, I'm going to say give me the email addresses. Yeah, unexpected stop. I have a serious feeling that's go high level blocking the automation. Just going to ask it, can you see my go high level sub account? Yeah, unexpected stop. Okay, so I'm confident that go high level is blocking it. They tend to do that. Just to be sure, I'm going to ask Claude. Culprit is max tokens. Because it was processing a longer list, it was taking more than 2048 tokens, which is nominal. So Claude figured that out and then upped the ante to 8192. Okay, that's better. I thought for sure go high level was blocking it, which would have been a serious mood kill. Okay, we're good. So let's restart, exit, npm run chat, and we're back in. So I'll say the same thing. I see get go high level contacts for all of them and email addresses. Okay, I'll say now assign the affiliate lead tag to each one. And then it's calling the API for all of them. And then each one got tagged again. which will kick off the workflow, like I mentioned, that triggers the email. So I have a feeling that the tag was already assigned, so that might be my fault. Okay, perhaps a better one would be to remove the affiliate lead tag from everyone. And now it's calling all of the APIs. Affiliate lead tag removed from all 24 records across all 22 contacts. Everyone's back to their original tags. And that's true. This is one of the contacts here, and affiliate lead tag is gone. So now I'm going to assign the affiliate lead tag to it and then see if it shows up right here. And I'm going to give it that one specific user. So I assigned the tag to them, and it went ahead and did it. Just jump into high level, and the tag is there. Brilliant. And the time is 23:10. So it's definitely assigning the tags, which is totally working. But now my automation isn't working properly. Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. So let's go to Advanced Builder. Contact gets a tag, affiliate lead, and then it's supposed to get the first email, which is this one. So let's see when it ran last. Yeah, it ran for Zach, and that was done through Tails, which is awesome. And the first email was sent, and now Zach is waiting for 48 hours to get the second email. But I think Aisha didn't run because she was already in this before. So let's go to settings. Now it says allow reentry is good. So the email should go through. Okay, let me try it again. I'm going to remove the tag myself and then add affiliate lead. Affiliate dash space dash dash space dash space lead. The tag was wrong. Okay, so let's go fix the request from Tails. Let's find another poor soul to spam. Just kidding. They all approved. They're part of the Sonic Combinator Skool community. Okay, so it was working perfectly. I literally said put this one with the dash without the space in the middle. So there was supposed to be a space, and that's why the workflow didn't trigger. So it's supposed to go like this: affiliate space dash space lead tag 2, and let me find Bobby. It's calling the API, and then assign the appropriate one. And then here's affiliate space dash space lead tag. And then that kicked off the workflow, and lo and behold, 11:17, and it went through. So that works. Tails can now manage my sub account remotely. Now let's see if we can get Tails to communicate via Telegram. So I want this, and what do you need for me to set this up, Claude? It's already set up. So I just need to send it, say, hi Tails. Hey Sonic. Okay, let's do this in the web so you can see it as well. This is me, hi Tails, and it says hey Sonic. Okay, say, can you check my Go High Level account and find Bobby the contact? When did I last send him an email? And it was 11:17, I believe. That's what I'm hoping to get back. I currently don't have access to your high level account, but it can check in Gmail. Okay, I'll say sure for now. A message got cut off. Okay, I'll say pull my recent emails and look for any correspondence with Bobby. I ran into an error. I feel like this wasn't set up today, so I need to maybe restart this connection. So I'm asking Claude, what's the deal? It's running old code. Okay, can you restart it for me? So that's something to remember. Anytime you change the code, you have to restart that agent. It's kind of like installing a program, and then you have to restart for all the connections to work. Okay, now it's restarted. So let's go back in. Tails, hello. What can I help you with today? Whether it's emails, calendar, Go High Level content, it knows all of this stuff now. How about what was the last email I sent in my GHL sub account? Okay, so it can kind of see it, but it can't see exactly what I did. It wants more information. Okay, how about when did I last send an email to Bobby in my GHL sub account? When it finds it, beautiful. Bobby has 2 contact records. That is true. 11:17. Oh, it went to both of them. 11:17 p.m. Eastern, outbound. Don't know what the June 10th date is though. Maybe that's when the account was created. Sounds about right. But the email was definitely sent 11:17 p.m. Okay, now when did I send my last Gmail email at? The Gmail OAuth token has expired. To reauthorize the Gmail integration so I can access. How often do you have to do that? So now we're going to go back to Claude. We're going to explain the problem. I feel like I'm telling on Tails. I'm being a tattletale. Okay, some code updates. Okay, updated code, so we got to restart. Okay, I don't have the right scopes. Luckily, it tells me exactly where to go. So we go to admin.google.com, go to security on the left side over here, and then access and data control down to API controls, and then manage domain-wide delegation. And these are the 2 scopes that I have right now, so we need to add more. So we can just edit. Okay, and I added one more. Let's add a couple more. And so we just got to go to the end. comma, separate, and we can just put compose, or we can even put it on the third line, same concept. I'll put the last one on the third line. Didn't like that. Okay, we'll put it right here. And authorize. And there we go. We have 3 more. Okay, we did send, compose, modify, but we can also do calendar, drive, document, spreadsheets, presentations. So I'm a little confused because I thought GWS already gave me all of these things. So they have to be comma delimited. So I'm going to ask Claude to do it. See, easy peasy. And then just highlight them, then edit, then the first comma, and then paste and authorize. Okay, when you paste a bunch of them together, they break for some reason. So I got to go find all these spaces, and that worked. Okay, and 15 more. Great. Because when you make the trip to Google, it's kind of complicated to get in here. And while you're in here, just give it more permissions that you need. Okay, done. And let's restart Tails. Tails is live with full Google Workspace access. That is awesome. But while I'm here, I'm going to restart it. npm run chat, and then let's fire up Telegram. I'll say, what Google related skills do you have? Gmail integration. I can pull latest messages, summarize, flag, help you stay on top of correspondence. I can't send a reply. Because it's running on old code, right? Fresh start. Okay, are you able to send emails for me on Gmail? Absolutely. Wait, I can't do yet. Send emails. Okay, I gotta tell Claude. Oh, I think you found the problem. Now it's updating the code, and then restart. Okay, let's ask it one more time. Absolutely. I didn't want to get excited this time, but it says send emails. Yes, okay. Let's do this. Send an email to sonic@soniccombinator.com saying, hi, I'm Tails and I freaking work. Fired off. No way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it sent it twice. I don't know why, but hi, I'm Tails and I freaking work. So important it had to send it twice. That is awesome. That means from my phone, I could be walking around and just telegram this dude as my assistant and just like, hey, do this for me, or going to go high level, check so-and-so, or check my pipeline. Okay, we need to put this on Agent Rage so everyone can use it. Okay, masking Claude, package up Tails, rename it to Apex Admin, and then give me the prompt to put it on base 44. And it did exactly what I wanted to do. Take a look at MacGyver of what we did yesterday. So go grab all of the Tails files, basically copy them, and then copy all of MacGyver's files that was the wrapper to put it on base 44. One thing I will need to do very soon is, because the code is being hosted on my computer, but then being sold on the front end on Agent Rage, that communication still has to happen to my computer, which means this computer is a single point of failure. If I restart the computer, the agents don't work until my computer comes back online. So I need to lift and shift these agents over to a cloud-hosted environment that doesn't fail, right? That doesn't get restarted. So that's something like an Amazon Web Service or a Google Cloud of some kind. So I'll need to work on that very soon. And now we're live. We have Apex Admin on agentrage.com. And you click on interview, you can chat with it. It's a little cut off. Oh no, it's there. Say, hi, what's your name? Admin. Perfect. Apex Admin. Okay, can you manage my go high level? Yes. Can you make me a Google Slides? Yes. Okay, that's brilliant. And also what we added was Google OAuth in here, which means when you buy Apex Admin, it's going to ask you to authenticate via Google SSO. So if you have a Gmail account, you can use this. And then it'll have access to your email, calendar, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Docs, Drives, all that stuff. And then it can do browser automation as well and web searches. So you can have it just go to some, Sonic Combinator newsletter and get you the latest and greatest information. And while I was building this, I looked into MCP servers, and that's going to be the next move. And we'll probably build our next agent using those. Because instead of APIs where it just goes and accesses one particular feature, like a pipeline in high level, an MCP will access the entire ecosystem. So now if you're a company that wants to go bid on government contracts, like an RFP, request for a proposal, that'll be like a 50-page document that's just completely empty. But if your company's done one before, you probably have other templates, data within your Google Drive. And you don't want to be the person, that gets tagged with grabbing data, plugging it in. What compliance standard do we have? What pricing structure do we have before? What's our vulnerability checklist on our software that we're selling? Instead, an agent here can just go into your Google Drive, grab all the data, and then fill out the RFP in about 3 minutes. That's the future, and that's where we're going next. So like and subscribe, and also submit your requests, your recommendations. Would love to take on a challenge to build a use case for you. If you want to do this yourself and you just need a little bit of help, join my Skool community, use my high-level affiliate link, and I will help you. Revenue that I generate from that, 20% of it goes into paid ads, and the leads, I share them with my community. With my affiliate link, you get a 30-day extended trial, plus a bootcamp that you can go through. I have a 15-part course that gets you from initial idea all the way to operational agency. You'll get hundreds of pre-built AI agents ready to go, workflows, automations, website templates. I also have 40+ businesses and marketing courses that you can then sell to your members. I'm heavily involved in my community. I join 7 days a week, so you can have one-on-ones with me where we can build things, we can do think tanks and come up with business ideas. You can even join my businesses where I show you what I'm doing day in and day out. Everything is completely free until I get to maximum capacity. Join now.